Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching yet another episode of Lima Shenanigans of 1977. It's Friday night, and you know what that means. It's time for the SmackDown NXT Level Up Event Center. And here's the man that lays all the SmackDown in the wrestling reports himself, Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, sir. Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Episode 1244. This is Saturday afternoon, March the 2nd, 2024, 1:22 p.m. What's going on, everybody? Hope everyone is having a wonderful, blessed day. And it's Saturday, so hope you guys are, hope the kids are having a good time with a day off from school. And if you're working Saturday, I feel for you. So let's talk about what happened on SmackDown last night. As you know, this will be the second part of the Elimination Chamber fallout. As you know, Elimination Chamber took place this last week at Perth, Western Australia, and the only SmackDown. We know the Elimination Chamber was won by a Raw superstar. That would be none other than Drew McIntyre. A lot of fallout from that. And the Bloodline arrived, and The Rock came soon thereafter. And Cody Rhodes did challenge The Rock one-on-one, but The Rock made a counter offer, which would be a tag team match with The Rock and Roman Reigns to face, to face Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins. And the stipulation is, if Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins wins in the main event, no Bloodline will be allowed at ringside. So it'll be Bloodline free. But if The Rock and Roman Reigns wins, that means Bloodline rules. That means anything goes in this matchup. And I'm sure Cody Rhodes is probably thinking about temptation. And I'm sure they'll go for it. So they're playing on a tag team match at WrestleMania Night 1, Night 2, the Universal Championship matchup. And Austin Theory and Grayson Waller were watching the Elimination Chamber matchup, and then LA Knight interrupts them looking for AJ Styles, and we had not seen him. And then Randy Orton then interrupts them, and then all of a sudden he goes, "You guys like throwing emails? Hey, how about this, a matchup?" And Grayson Waller said, "Yeah, well, Austin Theory." So Austin Theory and Randy Orton going one-on-one. And Naomi taking on the newest member of the SmackDown roster from NXT, Tiffany Stratton. Tiffany Stratton has been very, very popular in Australia so far. Naomi is trying to get her footing back in the WWE after leaving the company a couple years ago. In the end, Tiffany Stratton ended up winning the matchup and pitting a former SmackDown Women's Champion. That's going to be big for the supposed center of the universe. And then Bobby Lashley and Karrion Kross were confronting each other about when they're going to fight. I'm sure WrestleMania is right around the corner. I wouldn't be surprised if those two gents will go at it, or they would probably have an 8-person tag where Kross, AOP, and Scarlett go of the Final Testament with Paul Ellering in their corner to go up against the team of the Street Profits, Bobby Lashley, and B-Fab. So there's that. And women's tag team match, and Bayley and Dakota Kai went up against the Kabuki Warriors in a non-title matchup. Io Sky in the corner of the Kabuki Warriors. During the matchup, though, Bayley was going to go lunge for a tag to tag Dakota Kai, and Dakota Kai jumped down from the apron, pulling a Sid Justice, and they decided. And the Kabuki Warriors and Io Sky were all over Bayley. And then Dakota Kai got her few shots in. This is the third time this has happened. Dakota Kai backstabbing a tag team partner. First it was Tegan Nox in the War Games of NXT a few years back. Then you got Raquel Rodriguez after they lost the NXT Women's Tag Team titles. And now Bayley. Now, somebody tweeted out that it would have been great to see the 4 Horsewomen reunite and go after Damage Control, but unfortunately, you got Charlotte Flair still injured, Becky's busy with Rhea Ripley, and Sasha Banks is possibly in AEW. Yeah, this would have been a great storyline if the WWE had not screwed it up with Sasha Banks. But might I digress? It is what it is. So Bayley will have to fight on her own, and she'll have to prove herself if she wants to be once again the women's champion. When you got a tough customer at Io Sky, one of the best, and not only in the WWE but in the world, it's going to be really, really hard pressed to do so. So and that's it will be a challenge for the former Hugger. We'll see what happens, and for the former Damage Control leader. And Damage Control was celebrating while Knight was still looking around for AJ Styles. And then Jade Cargill confronts Damage Control. Nick Aldis says, and he looks at Dakota and says, I'll deal with you later. But Jade, right now, we got to go. So, is Jade Cargill part of SmackDown? If so, will she go up against Io Sky for the title? Or Bayley? We'll have to wait till the night out, or we'll wait till after WrestleMania to find that out. For sure. And Zion Quinn making his SmackDown debut, but in short fashion, though. Braun Breaker beats Zion Quinn just as soon as the bell rang. Spear tackle, 1, 2, 3. About 3 seconds. Probably one of the shortest matches in men's WWE history. Poor Zion Quinn. I feel for him. But I'll tell you one thing. Hopefully this will give Zion Quinn something to work off, as far as, a character, where it can go from here. And I am very surprised he did shave his beard up. So I'm wondering whether that's Harley Cameron's idea or not. Who knows for sure. And Legado del Fantasma was in one of the restaurants discussing what they can do against the LWO as Santos Escobar faces Carlito in a street fight. And during the street fight, Angel and Humberto got involved, and then Joaquin Wilde and Cruz del Toro evened up the score. But in a surprise move, Rey Mysterio came back and got into the face of Santos Escobar. Carlito took advantage with the backstabber, put him on the table. 1, 2, 3. And I wouldn't not be surprised Santos Escobar and Rey Mysterio will go one-on-one, possibly WrestleMania. That'll be a great matchup. And the New Catch Republic were talking about, hey, we'd like to get another shot at Judgment Day. We'd like to know, we'd like to do whatever it takes to earn a shot. Because me and Adam Pearce got something up for the tag team championship. Just hold on. And then he talks to LA Knight. LA Knight said, I'm looking for Styles. He goes, listen, AJ Styles not here. I told him not to come tonight. And looks like LA Knight's not going to take that for an answer. So LA Knight's going to cool down his jets a little bit there. So we'll find out for sure what happened. Kevin Owens decided to join on commentary for the next matchup. As for the next match, the main event match, as Randy Orton took on Austin Theory. And Randy Orton beat Austin Theory. Grayson Waller attacks Orton after the matchup, and then Owens goes out to Waller. Orton arcades Grayson Waller. Goes like an unlikely alliance between Randy Orton and Kevin Owens, and I think both of them want to punch people in the face. Gotta love it, right? So, so could be leading up to WrestleMania implications in that endeavor. Meanwhile, on Level Up, Channing Stacks Lorenzo, former NXT Tag Champion, when he has the lovely Adriana Rizzo in his corner, took on KO Dixon, and Lorenzo ended up winning the matchup. Sarah Schreiber interviewed the newcomer, Javon Evans, and Javon Evans says he got big body hobby later tonight. Ren Sinclair took on the lovely Lola Vice. Ren Sinclair is she's our former guest of Rant and Rave, even though the interview did not go as well as we anticipated. But she was a former guest of Rant and Rave under the name Maddie Renkowski, and she took on Lola Vice, and Lola Vice ended up winning the matchup. And Javier Bernal took on Javon Evans, and the rookie upstart Javon Evans ended up winning the match. Ends up winning the match. Now I know a lot of you folks are thinking, whoever tweeted that the Four Horsemen should have reunited against Damage Control, and you know what, it ain't gonna happen. Yeah, I kind of feel bad because that would have been a great, but the Four Horsemen Four Horsewomen, I should say, have done bigger, better things. So this is, I think it'll be a great. I think it's a better story with Bayley fighting the battle on her own against Damage Control. To see if she can really parlay that into a championship victory over the Genius of the Sky, the lovely Io Sky. will the Final Testament and Bobby Lashley and his crew are on a collision course towards WrestleMania? Who knows? And who's going to stop Gunther in his title reign? You know, he set the record for the most consecutive days and combined days as the Intercontinental Champion, making him the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time in WWE history. We'll see what happens, and we'll see what develops comes from there. So that is it. That's all the time we have on the show, episode 1244 of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. I want to say thank you for tuning in. If you like this video, please give it, or any of the videos that you just saw on my channel, please subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, give them likes, tell everybody you know about this good channel that brings a lot of positivity and fun, and an inspiration as well, and inspirational too. So hope you guys are hungry for a little inspiration, positive inspiration, and just having some fun and entertainment. So that's what I'm all about. So I will see you guys later on the next episode. I'll be talking about AEW Rampage, the final Rampage before Revolution that happens this Sunday on pay-per-view. So I'll see you guys later. You guys have a wonderful day. Until the next episode comes rolling around, Mr. Announcer, please take us home. That is all for today's episode. This is your announcer speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E, doing for Bob Saget Productions, and in association with a Raven Bofa Telepictures and Distribution. Thank you for watching today's episode. Tune in next time for another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Goodbye for now.